Quick apology to some of you. On the previous video was basically a Patreon promotion. For those interested in Patreon, they could go in and find out what it's all about. But this is about what I'm doing in 2023.
Established in 1996, Forex Overland is the world's first global overland expedition channel. Join us as we explore the world by four-wheel drive.
Many of you will remember the mention of Ethiopia. That trip was cancelled because we couldn't organize visas. Because I am a journalist, I have to get a journalistic visa. Without one, they won't let my camera equipment into the country. And that proved to be a little bit complicated. So we're trying again for early next year. So I'm not making promises about Ethiopia. It's still in the program, but I don't know when. What is in the program is the United States. So our plan is to do Overland Expo West in May. We want to do some touring of Utah. We want to do a short tour of Canada and do a couple of meet and greets. Okay, and a couple of live shows from various locations. The Africa build, the Range Rover, is up for sale. Thank you so much to so many of you that commented. Really useful. I'm going to sell the Range Rover. We are going to do an Africa build, but I haven't decided exactly what we're going to do in Africa at this time. My first choice, I have to tell you, is an Ineos Grenadier. All right, but that is financially really stretching us. Okay, that was what the Patreon presentation was all about. If I get enough Patreons to support the show, it's just a Coke each of you, just a Coke. It's all it'll take. That'll be sufficient for me to build a Ineos Grenadier. If we don't get it, it will likely be a build of a Land Cruiser, either a 76 or a 78. Maybe a single cab 79 with a camper on it. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. Those of you who say, oh no, Toyota, oh not another Toyota, please. See, to me it's about the adventure, it's about having a tool that I can go there, climb in and know that it'll work for me and it'll do the job. And the job is to share my adventures with you. It's not about vehicle brand. It's for me, it's not about the badge on the steering wheel. Okay, so I know some of you will be disappointed. Oh, it's not a Land Rover. I'm not building it for the Land Rover. I'm not building it for the badge. I'm building it for the tool. And in Africa, Toyotas rule, period. They just do. It's the fact. Okay, and the exotic nature of an Ineos, I think it's worth it. Even though it's not the ideal tool, it's worth the adventure of experimenting with this very, very interesting new four-wheel drive. There it's worth it, not because of the badge, because of what it is. All right, the other part is that we're also planning another trip to the United Arab Emirates and also to Oman next year. That will, we hope, fit in with the Ethiopia trip. So that's a bit of a question mark hanging over that. But USA is happening and the Range Rover has to be sold. And if the Range Rover is sold, Africa build will be happening. If we don't sell the Range Rover, I will still go and do something in Africa. I will do something. Don't know what. Something. As for the end of 2022, Gwen and I have just got back from a little tour of the southwest forests, a southwestern part of Western Australia. There's absolutely gorgeous forests. We spent half a week. It was a short trip and it rained quite a bit and it was actually beautiful. It's such a beautiful part of the country that I hadn't been to before, and we've done that. And so all of those of you that watched the Patreon video, thank you very much. And those of you who did, thank you. I can see already new Patreons coming in. Thank you so much. It makes a difference. Even that small amount makes a big difference. Because as I said, if enough of you do it, then the more I can do for you. Thank you again so much for watching. I was going to say see you in 2023, but there will be more videos between now and early in the year, but actually quite a few.
Thank you so much for watching. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join our Patreon family now.